Hello dear viewers and welcome back to the channel. Today we turn our attention to a truly distressing event that unfolded amidst scenes of immense joy and celebration in the city of Liverpool. What began as a magnificent public gathering to honor a cherished local triumph was suddenly and tragically marred by an unexpected and shocking incident, one that has since prompted heartfelt reactions from across the nation, including from members of the British royal family. Before we delve into the full details of this unfolding story, the reactions it has elicited, and the ongoing efforts to understand precisely what transpired, please take a moment to show your support for our work by giving this video a like. Your engagement truly helps us to continue bringing you these important updates. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our future reports on royal news and other significant events. The city of Liverpool, renowned for its passionate football fans and vibrant community spirit, was alive with jubilation on a recent Monday. Thousands upon thousands had gathered to celebrate a momentous achievement. Liverpool Football Club had secured the coveted Premier League title. The air was thick with excitement, draped in the color red, and filled with the sound of cheers as a victory parade wound its way through the city streets. It was a scene of pure, unadulterated happiness, a collective expression of pride and accomplishment. However, this joyous atmosphere was shattered in an instant. According to reports from the scene, as the throngs of fans were celebrating during this parade, a vehicle suddenly drove into the densely packed crowd. The incident involved a dark gray people carrier. Eyewitnesses described seeing this vehicle navigating through the mass of people, tragically striking dozens of fans as it did so. Disturbingly, the vehicle was also reported to have been sounding its horn relentlessly during this terrifying sequence of events. Following this alarming incident, Merseyside police quickly confirmed that a man, identified as being 53 years of age and from the West Derby area, had been apprehended. He was arrested on several grave suspicions, including attempted murder, dangerous driving, and driving while unfit through drugs. This arrest occurred on Monday, the same day as the incident itself. Further crucial details emerged from the police investigation. The force stated that it is believed the car that drove into the fans during Liverpool's Premier League trophy parade may have actually followed an ambulance into the central city street, which was, at that moment, absolutely packed with people. This detail paints a picture of a chaotic scene where emergency vehicles were perhaps attempting to navigate the crowds, and the suspect vehicle somehow gained access or followed closely behind. The impact of this incident on those present was significant. Detective Chief Superintendent Karen Jondrell provided an update on the number of casualties. She confirmed that there were a total of 65 individuals who were confirmed as having sustained injuries following the incident, which took place on Water Street, located in the heart of the city center. The scale of the medical response required was considerable. More than 50 people, a figure that tragically included children, received treatment in various hospitals across the region. While thankfully many were treated and discharged, an update on Tuesday indicated that 11 people still required hospital care. Encouragingly, however, those remaining in hospital were reported to be in a stable condition, a detail that offered a degree of relief amidst the widespread concern. News of this distressing event quickly spread, reaching far beyond the immediate vicinity of Liverpool. Among those who publicly expressed their concern and sympathy was Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. The Duchess, who is well known for her active presence on social media, shared a message addressed to the city of Liverpool and those affected. Taking to her social media platforms, she posted a photograph that powerfully captured the spirit of the day, albeit tinged with the later events. The image featured the iconic Liver buildings, a landmark synonymous with Liverpool, partially obscured by the celebratory red smoke emanating from flares, a common sight during such vibrant football parades. Alongside this evocative picture, the Duchess included a caption conveying her heartfelt sentiments. Her statement read, "My thoughts and prayers are with all those affected by the distressing events at yesterday's Premier League title parade in Liverpool." She specifically acknowledged the bravery and quick actions of ordinary people caught up in the chaos, adding, "To the innocent bystanders who helped at the scene and to the emergency services who responded so quickly, a huge thank you." This gesture from the Duchess of York, though no longer a senior working royal, demonstrates a continued connection and empathy for public events and the welfare of the British people. Sarah Ferguson's statement was not the only message of sympathy to emanate from figures associated with the royal family. Indeed, her message followed closely on the heels of a statement issued by Buckingham Palace on behalf of her former husband's brother, King Charles, and his wife, Queen Camilla. The King and Queen's response underscored the gravity with which the incident was viewed at the highest level. In their statement, released via Buckingham Palace, King Charles conveyed the depth of their emotional reaction, saying, "My wife and I were deeply shocked and saddened to hear of the terrible events that took place in Liverpool on Monday." The king reflected on the cruel twist of fate that turned a moment of collective joy into one of profound distress. He continued, "It is truly devastating to see that what should have been a joyous celebration for so many could end in such distressing circumstances." King Charles also paid tribute to the well-known resilience and unity of the city's inhabitants, a quality for which Liverpool is widely celebrated. He stated, "At this heartbreaking time for the people of Liverpool, I know that the strength of community spirit for which your city is renowned will be a comfort and support to those in need." Their Majesties concluded their message by extending their deepest sympathies and expressing gratitude to those who offered assistance. The king added, "Our prayers and deepest sympathy are with all those who have been affected, and my special gratitude goes out to the first responders, emergency services personnel, and other individuals who rushed to the aid of the injured." This comprehensive message from the monarch highlighted both the personal impact of the news on the king and queen and their recognition of the heroic efforts made by others. Joining the king and queen in expressing their concern were the Prince and Princess of Wales, Prince William and Princess Catherine. They too utilized social media platforms to share their thoughts and prayers with everyone impacted by this tragedy. Their message echoed the sentiments of shock and sadness felt by many. In their joint statement, Prince William and Princess Catherine said, "We are deeply saddened by the scenes in Liverpool yesterday. What should have been a joyful celebration ended with tragedy." Like the king and queen, they specifically acknowledged those who were hurt and the vital role played by the emergency services and other first responders on the ground. They concluded their brief but poignant message with their initials W and C, a personal touch often used on their social media communications. Their message, though concise, conveyed the same sense of sorrow and concern for the victims and gratitude for the helpers. Meanwhile, another member of the royal family, Princess Anne, also became involved in the aftermath of the incident, albeit in a different capacity. Princess Anne visited medical staff who had been diligently working to care for those injured during the parade incident. During her visit, she received an update directly from those on the front lines of the medical response. Significantly, medical professionals shared a crucial perspective on the outcome of the incident, given the terrifying nature of a vehicle driving through a crowd. Mark Lucky, who serves as the Divisional Medical Director for Surgery at Aintree University Hospital, spoke to the King's sister about the types of injuries they had seen. He confirmed that, despite the number of casualties, they had not dealt with major traumas. He added a statement that underscored the potential severity of the event compared to the actual medical outcomes, saying, "We were very, very fortunate yesterday, I must say." This assessment from a senior medical professional highlights that while the incident was undoubtedly terrifying and resulted in many injuries requiring hospital treatment, it could potentially have had even more catastrophic consequences, suggesting perhaps that factors on the ground, such as the speed of the vehicle or the actions of the crowd and responders, may have helped mitigate the worst possible outcomes. As the city of Liverpool begins to process the events of that day, the focus of the authorities remains firmly on the ongoing investigation. Merseyside police have made a public appeal, encouraging anyone who possesses information or has video footage pertaining to the crash to come forward and assist them in their inquiries. The police have established a dedicated channel for this purpose, asking for any relevant information or footage to be shared via the Major Incident Police Portal, known as SIPP. This online portal provides a secure and efficient way for the public to submit evidence that could be crucial to the investigation. Speaking at a press conference, Detective Chief Superintendent Karen Jondrell provided further details on the police's progress and their commitment to the case. She addressed the public directly, stating, "I want to reassure the public of Merseyside that detectives are making significant progress as we seek to establish the full circumstances that led to this awful incident, and bring the person responsible to justice. This statement aimed to build confidence within the community and emphasize the seriousness with which the police are treating the matter. Reiterating the scale of the impact, she confirmed the earlier figure, saying, "We have a total of 65 confirmed casualties, many of whom required hospital treatment." She also highlighted that the work to fully understand the human impact of the incident is ongoing. Further work is ongoing to identify other people affected, and we will continue to support these individuals in the days and weeks to come, she added, indicating a commitment not just to the criminal investigation, but also to the welfare of the victims. The Detective Chief Superintendent also mentioned that due to the substantial number of victims involved, the force had received valuable support from neighboring police forces, illustrating the collaborative effort required to manage such a large-scale incident and its aftermath. This incident serves as a stark reminder of how quickly a scene of collective happiness can turn into one of distress and concern. The images of the celebratory red smoke mingling with the reports of injuries are a powerful and poignant contrast. The reactions from figures like Sarah Ferguson, King Charles and Queen Camilla, Prince William and Princess Catherine, and the insights from Princess Anne's visit to the medical staff collectively underscore the impact this event has had beyond the immediate community of Liverpool. They highlight the national sympathy felt for those affected and the recognition of the vital work performed by emergency services, medical professionals, and indeed ordinary citizens who stepped up to help. Ultimately, while the investigation continues to determine the full circumstances and motivations behind the actions of the driver, the focus remains on the recovery of those injured and the resilience of the Liverpool community. The expressions of support from the royal family, along with the efforts of the police and healthcare workers, are all part of the wider response to an event that cast a shadow over a day that was meant to be solely about celebration. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the vulnerability of public gatherings and the importance of community support in times of crisis. What are your thoughts on this distressing incident and the various reactions to it? Please share your perspectives in the comments section below. We value your input and insights. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join us for our next royal update and news analysis. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.